we are trying to find 2a plus 3b if we're given the two summations that we see written here. So I'm going to look at each one individually and break it apart. So if I look at the first summation on the second page here, try to follow my explanation where I'm starting with this, and what the summation symbol means is that I'm going to be plugging in a 2, and then a 3, and then a 4, and then a 5, all the way up to the number on the top, which in this case is a 30, plugging that into whatever's written after this. So I plug a 2 in for n, I'm going to get 2a plus b, so I see that right here. I plug a 3 in for n, I get 3a plus b, and I keep going, I'm going to get 4a plus b plus 5a plus b, and then finally, when I plug a 30 in, the last number, I'm going to get a 30a plus b. And all that is equal to 2407. So this is my series. I'm trying to add all this together, and there's a formula that I can use since I'm dealing with an arithmetic series where the summation is equal to n times t1 plus tn over 2, where n is the number of terms. In this case, it's going to be 29 terms. To get from 2 to 30, that's 29. So there's 29 terms. Term 1 is 2a plus b, so plug that in right here. And then the last term is going to be 30a plus b. I plug that in over here. So then I can combine this part right here. I'm going to get 32a plus 2b, where I see written here. And then I can simplify. I'm going to get 464a plus 29b equals 2407. And you may not catch this, but you could divide everything by 29. I'm going to get 16a plus b equals 83. Okay, so that's my first equation. My first summation is going to equal that right there. And I will use that later at the end. But for now, let's go to the second summation, where I'm given n equals 1 to 40 of an plus b, and that's equal to 4220. So once again, I plug a 1 in for n first, and I plug a 2 in for n, then a 3, all the way up to 40. So if I plug a 1 in for n, I'm going to get 1a plus b, or just a plus b. Plug a 2 in for n, I get 2a plus b. Write that right here. I keep going until I reach 40, and so I plug a 40 in for n, I get 40a plus b written right here. And all that's equal to 4220. Now once again, I'm going to use a summation formula. So the summation is equal to n times t1 plus tn over 2, where n is the number of terms, so that there's 1 through 40, it's going to be 40 terms. So 40 is going to be written here. t1 is term 1, so term 1 is going to be a plus b, so I plug that in over here. tn is going to be the last term, which is 40a plus b, and I plug that in. And then all that's divided by 2. When I simplify everything, I'm going to get 820a plus 40b equals 4220. And then I can divide everything by 20, and I get 41a plus 2b equals 211. So now I have two equations, and so now I'm going to try to find a and b. So here I have the two equations written, 41a plus 2b equals 211, and 16a plus b equals 83. I need to get this so that something will cancel. So what I want to do is multiply the bottom equation by 2. I'm going to get 32a plus 2b equals 166. So then I can subtract the two equations. I'm going to be left with 9a equals 45. So therefore a would be 5. And if a is 5, I can plug that back into this equation, or any equation, back in. So I got 16 times 5 is going to give me 80, plus b equals 83. So b is going to be 3. So if a is 5, b is 3, I'm trying to find 2a plus 3b. That's what the original question said. So 2 times 5 is going to give me 10. 3 times b is going to give me a 9. So we have 2 plus 9, which is going to be 19. And that is my final answer.